Welcome back to Spin Phoenix Games. This is Alex, and today we're going to be opening 2 Innistrad Crimson Vow collector booster packs. As you can see, they're a little bit beat up. These actually came from eBay, but the seller guaranteed that the contents are untouched. So let's get into them, shall we? We'll do this one first. I've never actually opened one of these before, but we can see the seal's still here, so that's always a good sign. Let's not open this upside down. Probably could lose a finger that way. I've never actually opened one of these hanger packs before for collector boosters. Never actually opened a collector booster myself. I've just done quite a bit of degeneracy on Whatnot streams, and I've had the streamers open them for me. Everybody gets a little fun out of that. And of course, I missed the pull tab right here in front of me. That would probably be the most optimal way to open this thing. Neat reflective art there. Put that aside. And here is our booster. Looks untouched to me. Let's get into it. Okay, starting from the front, and these should all be foils, as these collector boosters are all foils. So we have a Vampire Slayer, Falconwrath Celebrants, Repository Scob, a Rural Recruit, a Lantern of the Lost. I think I watched a video about this card. Spiked Ripsaw. Ooh, a Full Art Mountain. Very neat. And we've got a Cemetery Illuminator. Interesting. Then we've got a Disorder in the Court. So I guess I lied about the all foils in the deck, but this is a extended art. And we have a Hiveheart Shaman. We've got the Unholy Efficient, which also not foil, but it is a showcase. And we've got Lucy Westenra, which is for Innocent Traveler. And we got Anji, Maid of Dishonor. And then Unholy Efficient. A Glorious Sunrise. Ooh, that's neat. And a Treasure Token, which is also a wolf. So that's a really sweet pack. I like that. Obviously, can't be buying those all the time, but pretty sure collector boosters are what subsidize the game for the rest of us. So let's get some sleeves on this. And of course, we'll slot them like we usually do. Seem to have some deterioration of the box on my hands here, trying to make sure I don't get that in there as well. Yeah. really like this glorious sunrise. Seems like it'd be okay. All right, that's the first collector booster down. Now, let's open up the second one. Oh, well, there you go. That's your description of what collector boosters are. Okay. Actually neat how the art on that, don't know if you can get it on camera, but the glasses kind of stand out on this human token. All right, from the top we have Bleed Dry, Massive Might, Sigarda's Imprisonment, Dreadlight Monstrosity, Inclusive Taxidermist, Ballista Watcher, ooh, Full Art Island, and then we've got a Bloodveil Purveyor, Crossway Troublemakers in the extended art, a Cemetery Prowler in extended art. I think that might actually be considered showcase, but not sure. Of course, we've got Falconry Celebrants in the showcase art. Another Lucy Westenra, kind of odd. Ooh, full art Stormcarved Coast. That is sick. We've got a Gluttonous Guest, an Investigator's Journal, and a human token with another human token. Double-sided human token. Interesting. All right, let's get some sleeves on these. Oh, and this is a double-sided card, and that's the back side. I think we'll go ahead and drop this in a top loader here. One of these days I'll get this process right, but it looks like today is not that day. You think it'd be just as simple as just dropping it in, but apparently That escapes even me. I say even me as if I've been doing this a while. Alright, so let's go back through some of these rares and mythics and take a look at them. I do like that alternate printing. And I already got one of those out, so. Okay, so we've got our Cemetery Illuminator, the Blood Vial Purveyor, Crossway Troublemakers, Investigator's Journal, Lucy Western Raw, which isn't a rare mythic, but I still like that art. I wonder what that's from. I'm gonna have to look that up after this. And you know what? For a little bit of editing practice, I'll put it on screen what it's from. Glorious Sunrise, Hiveheart Shaman, the Cemetery Prowler. That's pretty sweet. Anje the Maid of Dishonor and Disorder in the Court. And Blood Veil Purveyor. Sweet. Slap the top loaders on those. Apparently my depth perception is lacking tonight. If anyone's got a good tip for how to keep the sleeves from coming off the card as it goes into the top loader, I will be more than happy to take it. Because I'm not sure I've ever gotten one to go in correctly the first time. It might be that I'm using the wrong top loaders for the wrong sleeves or vice versa, but we may do for now. I do have some smaller sleeves that aren't quite as loose. Maybe I should start using those, but I'm always afraid they're going to cling too tightly to the card. Gosh, my depth perception. Good lord, man. Alright, and there you have it. Thank you for joining me for opening these two collector booster packs from Innistrad Crimson Vow. And thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Try this one more time. And thank you so much for joining me for this opening of the two collector boosters of Innistrad Crimson Vow. Hope you had fun today. If you did, leave a like. And I hope you have a good one.